Hi. Hello. Hey, how's everybody doing? Let me pull up a chair. Oh, there they are. I was running all around looking for my boa, and it was right here the whole time. Hello, everyone. I don't know why this will not allow chat feature. Okay, log in. Hang on, guys. Okay, close. Okay, all right. Well, hopefully this will do what it's supposed to do. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? How your mama doing? Hello. Let me get this off my neck. Hello. So, yes, I had to show y'all a little bit of my New Orleans bounty. Oh my gosh, why is this still playing? Okay, hold on, guys. I got to stop this from playing in my ear. My God, today I don't want this anymore. Let me see here. Let me find this on the YouTubes. Where's the YouTube? Oh, God, excuse me, my God, today. Okay, did it stop? I'm just going to close them all. Okay, there we go. Hi! I'm cleaning off my table. So yes, y'all. Yes. Hey, Angelia. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Casey. Hey, Melinda. Hey, but. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Lynn B. Hey, Shakima. How y'all doing? How y'all mama doing? Hey, Rosie. Hey, Christina. Hello, everyone. So let the folks know we here. Hey, live in the moment. Yes, I'm festive. Woohoo! All right. We'll keep it on for a minute while we're letting people get in here. But I had to put a little bit of it on. Just a wee bit of a little bit. And give y'all a little Nolans festivities as well. How's everybody? So we are going to go on. We're going to do our readings for the new moon in Taurus. And yeah, I think I'll use those. I think I'll use the legacy deck again today. I think I'll use that. And I think we'll use our African goddess rising deck today. So I'm going to put the card cam on in a second. Hey, Illuminating Mystic. I haven't seen you in a heck of a long time. Month of Sundays. Hello. Well, it feels like it. I probably have, but, I've been gone. So here we go. All right, guys. So we're going to go down through here and read them all. So, yeah. So this is, I had to get at least one headpiece and a feather boa. So both of these are handmade. And so I bought them at a little street shop. And they're both handmade and they're absolutely wonderful. I also, in the, hey, Shiny. We're going to let everybody get in. I hope everybody's day was good today. I'm so sorry to not get the energy reading done today. It has been a very, very busy day for me. Very busy day. Very, very, very busy day. and just getting like catching up and getting lots of stuff done. We've got a lot going on here. Before we really get started, I want to go on and let me go here. Just to remind everyone, I'll be reminding y'all of this until the end of time. I'll be there for you. You are my heart and mind. I cannot hit that note, but I truly adore all of you. If you do get the opportunity, my darlings, to come check out this Step Into Your Power virtual summit. Now, I can tell you that there will not be any, I will not be in my New Orleans headdress. However, on May 4th is when my interview airs. So, but it goes on from May 2nd to the 12th. So please do consider signing up for that. It's free. Go on and support it. I like to support people that are doing these things because we want them to support us when we do. Absolutely. Let's go, Prince Child. It feels like a very Prince day. So I'm glad y'all like the headdress. Okay, but we're gonna have to take that off. We'll set this to the side. She might come back, but we'll leave the feather boa. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis of this new moon. We'll go into more depth here as the days go further. I literally just got this done today. I literally just got this done. Let me see if I can download this. Share, download as a JPEG. Yeah, let's do that. As a JPEG, this page. So I literally, okay, so I have to tell y'all something, and then we'll get into the reading. So y'all just, those of you watching the replay, just chill with me for a second. While I was down there in New Orleans, I found some very interesting books and things like that. I didn't really find any decks that I could not get up here, which was a little disappointing for me. But you know, these things happen. These things do happen. But I bought one deck in particular that is absolutely amazing. One book, excuse me, not the deck, the book. That's absolutely amazing, and it really was helping. It really has, it gave me for crystal gritting, and it gave me such a really fabulous insight. So that's what's taken me a little bit longer to put this together, but I wanna show this to you. Like, isn't this amazing? This grid, so I'm giving you all the preview. I'm just finishing typing. If you guys have gotten my grids before, you get them for free. Every major, for those of you who are new to the channel, every major lunation, so the new and the full moon, I create a crystal grid, give y'all some meaning behind it, explain the sacred geometry behind it, explain the crystals. I give you a layout. It's completely free, and we have it available for download. Anybody that signed up for the newsletter will automatically get it. Hopefully we'll be able to get it out, and then I'll put a link as well for you to download it if you haven't yet signed up for the newsletter, but you need to sign up for the newsletter. I will have a landing page for that very shortly. However, at any rate, this is called, and it's from a specific book. Judy Hall wrote the book, and she calls this grid, I think it's like something like infinite hexagram. And this is like 3 hexagrams, all a third of the size of the ones prior. So the big one, and this is a third of the size, and the little one's a third of the size of the middle one. But it layers on top of it, layers upon layers of infinite or cosmic or ethereal, God energy, if you will, universal energy. And then it's designed to kind of help you to integrate that energy into your physical being. And this new moon is also a solar eclipse because of some other aspects. A lot of people, like at first, were really freaking out about this new moon. I'm not. There's certainly going to be a lot of fireworks, let's just say, between this new moon and then the full moon in Scorpio. There's going to be a lot of things politically and all sorts of different things globally happening, I do believe, or at least they will be set into motion. But for us as individuals, this is a time also for us to set some major things in motion, and take a new look at some things and reassess, and not just reassess, but I think we've been doing a lot of reassessing. Let's stop just assessing and actually start doing. So it doesn't look like much, but when you realize that there is a hexagram here, or Star of David, there's a hexagram here, and then there's a hexagram here, and it is then it's encircled by a hexagon, and then we use the circle as the border to kind of that boundary to bring it all together and keep this fabulous energy in motion. It is an amazing grid. I changed some of the stones that we're using. I mean, they had a list, but I like to be a little bit different. So most of you probably already have most of these. So we've got a rhodolite in the middle. These, I believe, are going to be pyrites, hematites, lapis lazuli, sodalite, and clear quartz. So very common. You guys should be able to, if you haven't gotten it right. So I'm going to be working on this as soon as we get done here as well. So that's why it's taken me a little bit longer, because this was definitely much more involved, and I'm really stepping up my game as far as what we do for each of the lunar cycles. I want us, I'm stepping up my game as far as the energy work, the quote unquote magic with a K, and don't get afraid of that word. That's nothing more than actually manipulation of energy. Okay. So don't get afraid of that word, because you do it when you pray, you do it all the time. Okay. But I want us to really tap into our creativity and our own divinity and divine magic. All right. So there's that. So it is coming. It's taking me a little bit longer to get moving. I was not expecting it to take this long for me to get up and running. And then I've got a workshop I'm doing 2 days. It's crazy. When are the light worker t-shirts coming? Well, maybe I should have a contest. Maybe I should have a contest. What is this giving? Root and throat chakra teas. Oh, definitely, darling. Definitely. Maybe I should have a contest. Y'all give me some design ideas. Wishful. I think we should have a contest. And you guys come up with some designs. Hey, warrior girl. Hey, Angela. I know people, yeah, absolutely. Every time we chat in the text. So don't be afraid of your magic. This is one thing that we're going to be talking about very soon. Don't be afraid of your magic. So yeah, I don't know when the t-shirts are coming, babe. I just got back from New Orleans. I don't know. And some people have said that I should have Gemini. Some people have said I should have Gemini's butt. But well, I'll need to take a picture Gemini, and then we'll work it out from there. All right, gang. Are you guys ready? Are you excited? Oh, it's a feather boa. I got it from Nolans. It's a feather boa that's losing feathers. It's a feather boa. I do have a bit of vacation hangover. Sweetest hangover I don't want to get over. That's really off key. Really off key. It's the sweetest hangover. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was crazy. Gemini is outside that door. I might let her in later. She might be able to come in. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rosie. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, gang, we're gonna get going. We're gonna get started here. So, let me go to card cam. Card cam. Got so much ish running around. Okay, we're gonna use the African Goddess Rising deck. Don't mind all my incense, and then we're going to use the legacy of the somebody. I don't know. We're gonna use these tarot. Okay, we're gonna use those tarot. I'll figure out what it is in a minute. Right now, I'm not really here. Okay, I'm here, but I'm not here. Let me close that out. All right. If we are ready, I think I can move this out of the way. I don't think I need to do anything with that right now. I'm gonna move you out of the way. All right, let's get it. Let's go. I'm going to start with where we at. Gemini's my cat. Hey, black-hearted missus. Welcome, welcome. You're going to visit your daughter in Nolens? Okay, listen. We will this weekend have a Nolens wrap up, and because I want to put together like my pictures and things like that to show you guys, and I'll get you the name of this little shop. I'll tell you some places to go get some readings at. The food is amazing. The food is amazing. Be prepared to gain weight when you go. You're gonna walk though if you're staying anywhere close to, and I don't know where she lives. But if you guys do go down to the quarter, you'll be walking everywhere. There's so much to see and so much to do. There, I really enjoyed it. I really, really, truly enjoyed it. So, but welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming. I don't usually have feather boas on, but you know, it is what it is. And we'll put that Nolens headdress back on. Yeah, I'm just gonna have fun with this tonight. And even see, look, purple and gold, Mardi Gras colors. There you go. There's such a African influence. All right, let's get going, guys, because we're 30 minutes in and I haven't pulled not one card yet. We're gonna start at Aries. This is really, again, this new moon is all about breaking free, breaking bad, resetting, integrating all this energy and actually putting it to use. This is a put it to use. How are you going to integrate this energy? How are you going to use it? Are you finally ready to step into your power and step into your divine nature and divine destiny? Now, if you all can take me serious with this headdress on my head and this feather boa, I know that it is honestly spirit talking. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? We're going to start with Aries. That was not Aries. That was not Aries. That was most definitely Taurus. Hang on. Hang on. I can't take myself serious. Heck, it's unbelievable. Can you believe that that just happened? Can you believe that? You could tell. It's like I'm all brand new again. It's like I've never done an intro. I've never done a live read. Freaking brand freaking new. I can't with myself. Okay, here's Aries. All right, there we go. That was so much better. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're gonna get ourselves an African goddess rising. Thank you. Let's see. Purple is a royal color. Absolutely, we need to be the monarchs and rule over our lives. Absolutely, you were there in the '80s. Fun. Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. All right. Aries, Yasigi, live out loud. Aries, well, that shouldn't be a problem for y'all. Y'all like to live out loud. Y'all like that. Live out loud. All right, what do we have also for Aries new moon? What else do we have for the Aries new moon, please? Oh, that's lovely. Four of Wands. So Aries, the energy coming towards you is living your living life purpose. Could be, unions, could be inspiration, could be maybe you're making a commitment or someone else is making a commitment to you. Could be a Leo as well, or that strength card, showcasing your understated strength. So you do not necessarily have to like, if when you live out loud does not always mean that you have to live loudly. Aries, sometimes what that can mean and what can be very, very helpful is if you're living out loud by allowing your light to shine, your expressions, your energy to speak for you. Yeah. And then we also have temperance. So we have a lot of interesting is that we do not have the emperor. We have Leo and we have Sagittarius, but we do not have the Emperor. So this is very interesting. 31. I feel like this is saying you integrating the other aspects and modalities of your sister signs or your trines is really what's going to help you move into that next phase of your life, right? Into that next high point. Okay. So Yasigi is the goddess of living out loud. She's a Mali god. Yasigi has the reputation of being a free spirited party goddess for the Dogon people of Mali. She was the very first Yasinye. The Yasinyes are women empowered to participate in the masked dances. So express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and your magic. Express your you-ness. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You're not meant to. Living out loud and self expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extrovert, self expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for their loved ones. I'm going to say here, you need to try to find the strength to get through this alchemy time where it's like you're in this like in betwixt in between where you're creating something new and yet you are knowing that your victory is just right around the corner, and it's been right around the corner for a minute, so you're getting a little impatient. But I feel like even though you feel like you've been expressing yourself, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you haven't. And that might be a super hard thing. I'm an Aries moon, so I get that. Like you feel like you said it and that everybody should get it, but sometimes people just don't get it. And I think the main person, honestly, this go around might be you that's not getting it. So I want you to go inward first, inner strength before you express yourself. Go inward to find your highest meaning, what is of your highest good, what is really your life purpose. And this new moon is really all about that. This is a solar eclipse. We're gonna have like we have two eclipses right back to back. So this new moon is really all about finding the inner hidden things and allowing them to come to the forefront instead of being fearful of it. Don't go out here screaming from the rooftops what you think everybody else wants, because what everybody else wants is not of your highest good. What everybody else wants, Aries, is not of your highest good. It's what is of your highest good that only you can create. You need to be patient with yourself, and you need to be compassionate with yourself, right? And let your true self shine through. I think some of you Aries are not allowing your true self to shine through, and so you're irritated because of that. I'm just saying. So, but you can't expect the rest of us to know exactly what you really want when you haven't fully defined that yourself. So take the time to do that, but you're going to hear it, and I feel like it's almost going to be audible for a lot of you. It's almost going to be audible, or it's going to be so freaking obvious. You mean that's finally what it's meant to be. And it's going to be a huge, big goal, but I need you to let it come in and integrate that, because you have everything that you need within you in order to achieve that huge, big goal. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey, Chocolate Earth. I love that name. I love that name. Okay. So that's where we're at, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I want you to integrate the true voice and not feel like you've got to shout just from the surface. All right. Dig deep within. You're going to get it. All righty. That is Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are going to now move it along to Taurus. I don't know why that jumps off every time. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to pull from the African Goddess Rising deck first. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the African Goddess deck first. These are for the new moon. So if your sun sign does not resonate, wait for your moon sign and or your rising sign. And even if the sun sign does resonate, I recommend looking at all three readings so you can get a complete point of view of what's going on. Atete, worthiness. Atete, worthiness. I'm going to read her. 14. Let's see here. I don't memorize each and every oracle deck, guys. That's why they give you books. If you guys knew how many freaking decks I had, I'm going to show you guys over the weekend. You'd be like, there's no way she can memorize it all. Atete is a goddess of worthiness, Oromo or Ethiopian goddess. She's in the warrior temple, believe it or not. Great goddess Atete, queen of the gods, is a fierce protector of women and girls for the Oromo people of Ethiopia. Stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small, Taurus. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. Life does not need to be perfect, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. The parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Your creator loves you unconditionally. Oh, Atete. That would be a tall order to memorize all my decks. It absolutely would be. It absolutely would be. I have between Oracle and Tarot probably 80, maybe more. There's decks that are hidden away somewhere and in some of my things that I've forgotten. So I feel like I've probably got at least 80 or more decks. Hey, Rhythm. 5 of coins, Taurus. Yeah, I get this. I see where we're at. That's what you've been feeling. Like, you've been feeling kind of like you've had to beg for everything. You've been feeling like you've had to beg for everything. Or it's like some things you didn't feel like you feel like some things should have been given to you and you've had to work way too hard for it. Or it's like you're on this weird sort of thing. It's just Queen of Wands. Here you go. That's you, Taurus, becoming confident in who you are, right? Oh, and then 5 of Cups. We're going to do some clarification for you. There's a lot of change. 5s are numbers of change, is the number of change. So as your life has been changing, and it's been rocky, I know, for the last couple of years, at least 3 years maybe. When did Uranus come into your sign? It's been really rocky. You've had everything. You've had your apple cart upset for forever, right? Upset for forever. And it seems like just when you gain something or when you're about to gain something, it's like you have to walk a country mile in order to get it. Like, why am I having it? Feels like I'm hat in hand asking for stuff. It doesn't feel like anyone has my back. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy. And you feel left out in the cold. But the thing with the 5 of coins is you at any point in time can decide to change that. You could open up the door. Usually the 5 of coins is you see the pentacles, you see the person outside the church asking for money or alms, right? But the thing is that the lights on or the candles are lit in the church, and usually the door is being shown as open. So at any point in time, you could go in and come out from the cold. The question is, are you going to? Right? But you have to make that decision that you're going to recalibrate your magnet to stop bringing in that bad juju energy and begin to feel worthy. There's somewhere in you, and it's probably, maybe it's childhood, maybe it's not this lifetime, but there's something within you that keeps telling you you're not worthy, right? It could have been with this Lover's card. It could have been a significant other or a significant person in your life that has made you feel this way. Maybe most recently it's been a significant other and you've been feeling like your life is on hold. Your life has always felt on hold, or maybe in some regards, maybe not all the time, but there's been these long pauses where it's like you get somewhere and then you pause, you get somewhere and then you pause, and maybe you feel like you go a few steps back. But your level of confidence with this Queen of Wands, it's really what's going to make all the difference in the world. 9 of Swords, you need to let go of the anxiety. Like, your anxiety is simply causing a lot of the pain, right? And the anxiety is causing you not to feel sure of yourself. And I feel like your joy has been potentially stolen from you, or you feel like people have taken a lot from you, but it's really up to you to take your power back. I know this might sound a little tough. Yeah, you've got to make the decision with the Ace of Wands to go on and recalibrate your thinking, recalibrate your speaking, recalibrate your energy. What is this 5 of Cups all about? Wow, this is really, with the 2 of Cups, there's really, and the Lovers, that really does point to somebody very significant in your life. If it's not a significant other, like a partner, romantic partner, this is somebody that's been around you, that's kind of been making you feel a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs a lot for a long time in some capacity. So they are not going to be pleased when you take your power back, because then they lose their power over you. Yeah, and that's when you find victory. You find the victory when you finally are able to break free from feeling like it is your responsibility to make this other person feel good about themselves, feel good about the situation, and you take your power back and you go on and feel worthy and know that you're worthy of all good things. Let's do that this new moon, okay? Know that you're worthy of all good things so that all good things can come to you. The road isn't perfectly easy, but the road also isn't perfectly hard. Okay? There are ups and downs, but that doesn't mean like I have ups and downs in my life, but that doesn't mean that I don't keep going and that overall the good way outweighs the bad, right? So overall, it's a net positive, but I had to make a choice for it to be a net positive, and I had to make a choice to believe that I truly am worthy of the life I came here to live, and the life I came here to live at the end of it all is not one that ends with me being in bad relationships and not happy at my job and not happy here and not happy there and just, having a crappy life. That's not of my highest good. What's of my highest good is to live my best life, to shine my light, and then to be a beacon for others to be able to see that they can attain this life as well. Right? So, what is your beacon that you're meant to show, that you're meant to shine, that you're meant to set up on a hill? I want you to find that and find the self confidence to be that person. All righty. All right. That is Taurus, sun, moon, and rising for the new moon. Again, I promise we will be getting the new moon grid up. And if you continue to watch this channel, you will find out how to get a hold of that new moon grid. All right, we are about to, oh gosh, here we go. Here we have Gemini. Hey guys, I'm trying to figure out what in the God's name is still playing in my earbuds over here. Okay, I figured it out. God, that was irritating. I have YouTube Premium, and so I don't have any any commercials, and it will play over all the other apps, which I love. Like it was great while I was driving or while I'm doing anything because I can listen to everything as in podcast form and don't hear any ads. It's annoying as heck when you haven't turned it off though, because then it literally keeps freaking playing. Sorry. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I apologize. It was somebody on the team. Thanks, Black Hearted. Thanks, Chocolate Earth. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Can I get one card, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? One card, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon. One card, please. This one? Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ma'at. One of my favorites. Giving and receiving. Ma'at. Giving and receiving. Number 10. Let's see what we got going here. Of course, she's Egyptian goddess. She's from the Conjurer's Temple. Goddess Ma'at represents alignment, truth, and balance. Her name means order. As her father, Egyptian sun god Ra, rose out of the chaos and put her in charge of divine justice. Ooh, Geminis, y'all finna get y'all justice. Reset your harmonic balance. You are out of alignment. The sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you receive without giving, you are selfish and out of alignment. If you give without receiving, you are stuck in martyrdom and out of alignment. Child, let me tell y'all something. If I don't say it once, I say it a million and one times. You cannot be in here, out here, if you're a healer, a teacher, I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. Now, I really resonate with healers and teachers and people and coaches and people that are maybe thinking about creating that kind of spirit-based or heart-based practice or business. But there is at no point in time in your life, in no area of your life, should you only be giving and not receiving, or should you be only receiving and not giving. You're out of order if that's what you're doing. Get into balance. And this new moon, beloved Gemini, sun, moon, and rising, you better get yourself into balance. Okay? Six of coins. Here we have a balance card. Balance to excess. Just because, right? Let me tell you something. Just because you're giving doesn't mean, first of all, the six of coins is very balanced. Have received, and so they have enough to give. So they're doing both in the same action at the same time. Because if God can't get it through you, he won't get it to you. Let me just tell you that. Two of Swords. There's been some level of you're trying to make a decision, aren't you? And the Ace of Swords. You're going to come to your conclusion. Gemini, I feel for a lot of you, there are business opportunities or career opportunities. I feel like this is more to do with your money than it is to necessarily do with your love life or your personal life in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If it does, like I said, if this doesn't resonate, watch your sun and watch your moon and your rising, whatever this is not resonating with. But then I want you to watch your other ones also to get a complete picture. Now, you got to make a decision whether or not you're going to continue on this path of, right, and not consulting anyone before you make a decision, not getting wise counsel and making a well-informed decision. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. That's a problem. You got to make a decision at this point in time whether or not you're going to even listen to your own angelic counsel and your spirit guide counsel, your ancestor counsel, whomever it is you listen to. Are you going to actually take the time to hear so that you can get your stuff in order? Because there's too much air going out right now and too much thought going out. And I feel like it's this old, how water, if it sits and it gets old and it gets stagnant, sometimes it can have like an odor to it or to have a taste to it. You ever left your glass of water out all night long? Or maybe the bottle of water, maybe the bottle of water is a whole lot of water, a whole lot of, anyway, sorry. Bea, okay, I had a little Bea moment. Okay, anyway, you ever left it out? And then you go to drink some of it in the morning when you first wake up and you thirsty because you've been dreaming all night and drooling. And you taste that water and that water tastes stagnant. I feel that's how your thoughts are right now. The thought process. You're using old stagnant thought processes and trying to get a good flow out of it. It ain't gonna be good tasting water, it ain't gonna be good flow. So I need you to give and receive freely and don't be so quick to make a snap decision about what is proper for you to receive or who you want to receive it from or who you want. You need to make an informed decision. Okay. Because not everyone that you're going to be dealing with is royalty today. They may be tomorrow. So you've been running a little blind, but there's new information that's trying to get to you. And in this process of giving and receiving, then God, the universe, creator, spirit, source, then what can happen is as you yourself get into this rhythm of giving and receiving, then those messages can actually get to you easier because you're in that mode. Because when we receive, we integrate. Think of the female body. When we receive, eggplant. When we receive, there is an integration that happens between two parties. There is a union that happens. So the act of receiving is actually a very sacred act, right? A very solemn and sacred act that will produce or can produce massive blessing, right? That can produce massive blessing. Listen, most Geminis don't care about feelings. Most air signs don't. Unhealthy giving, yeah. Okay. All right, we got it. All right, Gemini. And guys, don't sign. I don't want any sign to get upset if I don't pull as many cards or whatever. I'm just channeling the message, and however the message comes, it comes. And if it don't, and then we move on, then that's just the way it is. All right. These are so small, I can barely read them. Hopefully, this is Cancer. If it's not, I'll stop it and we'll play the next one. Here we go. Cancer. I don't know how Aries snuck in there. All right, Cancer. Let me load up one more to. Okay, I'm loading up some other ones. All right, guys. I really do need a producer for this show. Okay, here we go. So I don't have to. Hey, Super K, how are you, lovey? I'm glad you're able to catch it too. All right, for those of you that are just joining, I do have my Nolans handmade feather boa on. I had my headdress on earlier, but that headband be squeezing the head, child. I'm used to freedom. And so we are pulling from the African Goddess Rising deck. Oh, okay. All right. That didn't take very long. And we're also the Guardians of the Legacy of the Guardians, I think is what this tarot. I will check it out. Okay, here we go. Cancer. Moya Nahanda, radical rebirth. Moya Nahanda, radical rebirth. All right. Cancer, what are we doing? Lord have mercy. What are we doing, Cancer? Because we out here wilding, I think. I think we out here wilding. Goddess of radical rebirth, the Shona tribe from Zimbabwe. She is from the Temple of the Ancestors. Born around 1840, Sharway, I can't pronounce the last name, channeled Hondoro, Mandoro, an ancient royal lion spirit named Nahanda, who has been incarnated by revolutionary Shona women for at least 500 years. Heralded as Mubaya Nahanda, grandmother Nahanda. This great ancestress was a healer who declared war against colonial occupation. So her guidance is yes, you can stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Dust yourself off, Cancer, and move forward and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that if you messed up, that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. I don't even know if I need to pull any tarot, Cancer. I don't even know if I need to pull any tarot. Do I? You know what our problem is sometimes? We honestly keep going and going and going, like down the same path, even though we know that horse is dead. Or we know ain't no more meat on the bone. But child, we're gonna gnaw on it. Why? Because we think at some point it's all going to change. Instead of redirecting ourselves and going down a new path. Knight of Wands, follow your passions. Make quicker decisions, Cancer. Quicker decisions. Don't sit there and wait for something to like completely fall apart before you like do something new, right? Nine of Swords, you have been full of anxiety about different things. And I think it's because you keep going down this path of this dead horse because you think the horse is going to come alive or something. I don't know. Or you think somehow it's going to change. I don't know. But it ain't. You have picked every berry off every bush down this pathway. I don't care how many times you double and triple back. Them berries ain't coming back till next year. They're not coming. So you have gotten everything. You've harvested what you can down the existing path. So I'm going to need you to stop trying to get blood from a turnip and change direction and grow and evolve, and don't worry about it. Don't be anxious about it. Yeah, she got a lot to say, don't she? Yep, Three of Swords. You know what? You're so worried about disappointing. You're so worried about disappointing not just yourself. You're worried about disappointing everybody else. You're not thinking about yourself enough. You're concerned that you cannot restructure, rebrand, rebirth, but absolutely you can. Right? Here's the Two of Wands, but you have to make the decision that this is what you're going to do. And the only reason you are trapped right now, in whatever your situation is, Eight of Swords, is because you trapped yourself in your own mind. You can get up. We fall down. Right? That song, we fall down, we lay our crowns at the feet of Jesus. The greatness of His mercy and love at the feet of Jesus, and we cry, holy, 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 and we cry, holy, 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 we cry, holy, holy, holy is the Lamb. He was the sacrifice. Why are you sacrificing yourself? He was the sacrifice. Why are you sacrificing yourself? Hmm? Hmm? I was really trying to formulate that Donnie McClurkin song. You know, about getting up. You may fall down, but you can get up. But that was the song that came out. Stop being a martyr. There was only one. There was only one sacrifice needed. Stop being a martyr. That's what that's saying to me. Okay, well, let me get off my soapbox because the Cancers don't want to hear it. Okay, let's keep on going. We're going to move it right on along to Leo. All righty. We have Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hey, little dandelion. Yeah, you got here right on time. Yes, absolutely, we can get in our own way. We're going to pull one African goddess rising card for Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Again, if the sun sign does not resonate, please do check your moon and your rising. And even if it does resonate, please check your moon and your rising so you can get a complete picture of this lunar cycle. Medusa, rage. Who y'all raging at? Ooh, Leo. What's going on with y'all? Ooh. Y'all finally gonna get off the dime and do what you gotta do. Cause sometimes y'all Leos make me mad. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. Well, maybe that's why you got that rage going on then. Medusa rage. Let's see what the African goddess says. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious. Y'all ready for this? Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch. Hmm. The truth. This Liberian Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. I think the Milwaukee Bucks are winning upstairs. My son is watching the NBA playoffs, and I believe that Milwaukee is going to close out this series against Chicago. So if you hear some screaming, let's go, that is my son. Please. Anyway, here we go, Leo. He's a Gemini, by the way. You are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking. But underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands on over your lower abdomen, Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, golden light. You know what? Let's do that together, shall we? She does sound like a lot like Sekhmet. It's interesting that this African goddess Medusa is similar to, but very different from the Greek demigod Medusa. Okay, guys, I want everybody out here, I don't care if you're Leo or not, both hands over your lower abdomen. And if you're feeling any of these, if you're feeling out of control at all, I want you to close your eyes. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. And now I want you to flood it with loving, healing, golden light. Got it? Loving, healing, golden light. Now I want you to put both hands over your heart and do the same. I want you to tune in whatever you feel like, wherever you feel like it's out of control. It's okay. It's all right. And flood that area, that thought, what have you, with golden light. You have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. You can take your hands down, beloved. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, to lead protests, and to shift policies, but unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings and see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. I want you to regain control. Put that rage to use. So possibly, little dandelion, that job wasn't for you. And now there's a new door opening for you, yeah? Two of Cups. Seems like we're going to have some partnership coming in to help us with that. A soulmate to come and help us with that. Hmm? Ace of Wands, this is very passionate as well. So those of you who are not with someone right now, I can see you rekindling or kindling something new. Maybe it could be somebody that's good from the past or that you've been a little separated from, but I do see some new passion kindling. If that's not like your gig, then there is most definitely some ignition of passion, and there's going to be a person of promise that's going to come in to help you with it and be your partner with it. Yeah, and that Queen of Coins, and it's going to be lucrative. It's going to be stable. It's going to provide for you very well. It's going to be a new beginning, a new beginning, a new position. I keep hearing Prince's song, "New Position." Um, 5 of Cups. Even though you're going through overwhelm right now, the Hermit. This is also a time for you to kind of go within, draw within, and study yourself, really get to know yourself. Knight of Swords, and then come on out and communicate. But not until you've really gone within and done some meditative work and cleared some issues out. But this is much like a rebirthing too as well, right? Like when we can finally release all of this old energy that's actually been causing us problems, then that rage then turns into this amazing creative chaotic power, right? That's a true power. I mean, chaos can be bad, but that's a true power of chaos is it can recreate, right? It can create new. Wow, they came in hot, didn't they? They came in hot. Okay. Hey, girl talk. Um, Little Dandelion, I see what you're saying. That's what I want you to immediately do. And we're just going to take a quick break, guys, from this. This is not for Leo. What I want you to do is I want you to contact your state, contact the state, go on and sign up for whatever you need, whatever healthcare you need. There's no shame in that. And do it right away. Okay. Once you're already on a treatment, they cannot deny that treatment to you. And if it's dangerous for you to stop taking it, it will work out. Do that. Okay? It's the first thing you need to do. All right. All right. That's the end of Leo. Okay, guys? Use that rage for a good purpose. But little Dandelion, I don't personally see where you're going to be out of work for long. In the next position or whatever you decide to do next is going to be more aligned with your purpose. Mm. All right. Let's go along and move it along to, hopefully I can find this. Yep, it's Virgo. Here we go. All righty. We have Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm just loading up. So hopefully, will be the last two. There we go. So I don't have to worry about it. All right, here we go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Little Dandelion, go do Medicaid until you get a new job. Go get Medicaid Don't wait. Do it now. Okay. And Virgo, one more break here. And then little dandelion, perhaps it's more so meant for you to find something that is a virtual job rather than an in person one. And then begin to build your own business. Find something to tide you over. All right. But see if Medicaid will pay for what you need. All right. All right. Yes, the mama bear energy is coming out. Here we go. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Here we are. It's set. Oh, I love it's set. Surrender. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. It's set. Surrender. Hey, Jen, how are you? 44. Should have put my thing so I could stand up. Oh my gosh. Okay, goddess of spiritual surrender. She's from the Nubian tribe in Egypt. Goddess Set is revered as a magical healer and sorceress. She of 10,000 names. You may know her as Isis, her Greek name, or Aset, Aset, Wuset, Iset, was worshipped in ancient Nubia, the Sudan region, Egypt, and beyond. Iset's guidance, let it all go. Say aloud now, I surrender. These words cast a spell and breathe them in. Release control. Stop bonding around struggle. Oop. And oop. And oop. Little dandelion. We have somebody that's wondering if you're in New Jersey. Stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. God, Goddess has your back. Have faith in where you are at this moment. Virgo. Hey, Billy, that's right. Virgo. Stop trying to figure it all out. Stop assuming you know what the hell's going on. Just stop it. Because sometimes I tell you, now some of you are following a plan that you've heard already, right? For those of you that are already following the plan, I need you to move on, gone in the plan, but just surrender each step, right? Just keep saying, I surrender, because it's when you surrender, then the mind stops like going like 50 miles an hour and you can hear from above or within. But for some of you, you keep trying to make your own plans and it don't work that way. Or you keep saying, well, I'm stuck. I can't do this. I can't do that. Da 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 da. The more you say it, the more it's going to happen. You create that. You create that. You keep creating a world where you're stuck because you won't surrender and just let it flow. Sometimes 99.99999% of the time, the path to destiny is not the path we originally choose, nor is it the path that we think that we're going to need to take in order to get there. The path to destiny is only opened for you when you surrender to the path. I'm gonna keep going. Billy, you're waiting for the star sign. You keep waiting on it. You keep listening. Because you get a complete picture, let me tell you that. I'm very sorry, guys. I do not mean to be rude. I do not mean to be rude. I'm still catching up on sleep from vacation. You gotta have faith, faith, the faith. I gotta have faith. Because you gotta have faith, faith, the faith. You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Baby. I'm sorry. Listen, Billy took me to church, and then I start singing George Michael. The faith card is the Hierophant in the regular tarot. Queen of Wands. You've been listening to that song lately. See, there you go. You gotta surrender to it. Surrender to the goddess within. And then the emperor, my God, today, from hanging out with them sailors. You bet it. You better believe. Anyway. Until you surrender, your greatness cannot shine, Queen of Wands. Until you surrender, your ability to passionately recreate your world cannot even remotely begin. Until you surrender, you cannot own your own destiny and master it and step into the world that you are meant to step into. Until you surrender. That's it. That doesn't mean you're not creating something. Again, we've been talking a lot about, there's this concept that we've been talking about, right? The giving and receiving in this very feminine energy. Remember that Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus plays a very big role in aspect wise to a number of very heavy hitting planets, right? There's a strong Venetian influence in this lunation cycle, which means that this divine feminine energy, and in fact, even in the full moon in Scorpio, it's a super blood moon or pink moon. So this energy of reception for the purpose of fertilization and then eventual fertilization, then gestation, then birth. Are you ready to receive that finally? Or are you just going to continue to keep saying, well, this is the way it's going to have to be? Some of y'all are getting it. I know some of my Virgos might not really be liking me much today, but you can't possess anything until you allow yourself, until you have faith in yourself. Remember, I have that saying that I came up with, where faith grows, abundance flows. And that's for every area of your life. Where faith grows, abundance flows. Because the more faith you have in yourself, the more faith you have in your higher self, the more faith you have in God, the universe, source, creator, God has your back. That's when you can be this queen and king of your destiny. I'm not doing things exactly the way I thought I would be doing them. Today, if you had asked me a year ago, I would have told you no. Absolutely not. Now it's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like now I see another in the big grand scheme of things. Okay. All right. That is Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. I need guys to turn on my fan because it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. And I'm not taking off all my clothes. So I'm going to turn this on. Let me turn my fan on, and we will be back with the second half of the zodiac. All right, we're back. Sorry, guys, I had to pick up a bunch of my feather boa feathers are flying off. I know all the 80s hits. I sure do. Fun fact, I was 13 when MTV first came on the air. I was 13 years old when it first came on the air. And yes, MTV played videos. There were 7 original VJs. And that was 1981. 1981. Yep. Was it? Was it 81? Since 2022, I'll be 54. I was born in 68. I graduated in 85, so it was 1981. Yep. All right, here we go. Here we go, Libra. I think this is it. Yep. All right, Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's not you. I'm going to put you over here just in case. Those were the days. I'll let you in a little bit, Jem. No, not right now, because you'll lay all over the table. Aunt Nancy, betrayal. Now I am gonna put out, because I think you need the balance. I also got Nahanda again, which is radical rebirth. The reason why I'm gonna pull both of these out here, and I don't need to read Aunt Nancy. I know Aunt Nancy. I've seen Aunt Nancy, please. From the betrayal, Libra, the scales will be balanced. So if you've been betrayed recently, or you're about to be betrayed, there will come a radical rebirth and restructure in how you facilitate your life. So whomever or whatever this was that you felt was going to be there and be able to be counted upon, that turned out to be a massive betrayal, will become, and is right now, a radical rebirthing process that is happening. Yeah. A radical rebirth that is occurring. It is already in process. So again, even if you have not already seen this betrayal, it will show itself, I would say, by the new moon on Saturday or shortly thereafter, because this new moon lunar cycle is very important for you in your rebirthing process, so that you can see who is truly for you and who truly is not. What is truly for you and what truly is not. Okay? Whatever is getting moved out of your life and whomever is getting moved out of your life is meant to. It is a necessity so that you can continue on your ascension and your growth path in relative peace and tranquility. You weren't going to get there with, the big weight hanging around your neck. We have the King of Swords. What did I just say? The King of Swords always is like, cut him out. The King of Swords, that's Aquarian energy. That's like, listen, you ain't right, and I know you ain't right, and you ain't doing right by me, so you gotta go. Woo, this Queen of Wands, I'm gonna just keep her out. Because it feels like the majority of us need to be a lot more self-assured and self-confident so we can keep on moving. Keep on moving. Right? And that 7 of coins. Oh, I feel like I'm hearing you were sticking around much longer than you needed to, because you were getting a little bit of a little bit, and you thought the wheel was going to turn in this situation, in this relationship, or whatever situation it is, job, whatever, career, whatever it is, and you thought that wheel was going to turn for you. But there was a lot of immature talk going on and a lot of immature thought going on. And I'm not going to say it was you, but I'm going to say it was so partially you, because you thought it was going to change. Instead of understanding that all they were ever going to give you was that little bit of those little crumbs that they were giving you. You were never going to get more. You were always going to be putting in more than what you were receiving, but you yourself tried to balance your own set of scales, and that ain't going. You yourself try to balance your own scales, and you convinced yourself that the scales were balanced and it was okay, and it was not. And the only way to get you to finally cut this person or cut this thing or cut this situation out of your life was for you to see the betrayal, or you to be ultimately betrayed. And that was the only way you were going to be removed from this situation and get your own self-esteem up, or you're like, damn, I don't need this bull crowd. Hey, Andrea, how you doing, baby? Hey, LaShane. Mm-hmm. 5 of Swords, but there was a lot of conflict too. Some of y'all had arguments as a result of this betrayal. Some of you are beating yourselves up. Don't beat yourself up. Oof. And this was contentious. This was not an easy change. This was shocking, fiery, sudden, and with a lot of mouth. But the outcome for you is 9 of Cups. The outcome for you is what you are going to find now at the end of this situation, while you're going through your rebirth, is you are going to be reborn stronger than ever and truly in control of your own destiny and truly finding massive love for yourself. These are definitely new beginnings with the Ace of Coins, where you're no longer carrying other people's burdens. And it's a brand new start for you. Now that's Libra. I'm standing on that one 10 toes down. Okay? 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 All right. That's Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are moving right along, y'all, to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are going to pull first from the African Goddess Rising deck. Those of you who are just joining the chat, when you do get to see the replay, you will see earlier this evening I had on my new Narlands headdress with my Narlands feather boa that is shedding feathers, might I say. Shedding feathers. I'm going to have to get me another feather boa now, because now I am addicted to the feather boa. Okay, here we go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please, can I get one card? Thank you for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have Queen Mother Nanny. Liberation. Queen Mother Nanny. Liberation. Hey, Wonder Woman. 37. Hello, everyone in the chat. If I haven't already spoken to you, I do apologize. I want to thank you. Thank you, mods. Thanks, Melinda. You've been here from the moment we first started. I appreciate you. Thank you, moderators, for being here and assisting everyone. I so very much appreciate you. And thank you to the subscribers, your new subscribers, my new welcome to the OGs. Thank you for sticking around. And to those that have came somewhere in the middle, thank you for supporting me. I truly do appreciate you. Goddess of Liberation. From the Maroons and Jamaica. Queen Mother Nanny of the Maroons was a spiritual leader, military strategist, and revolutionary. This Ashanti healer was brought to Jamaica in chains and escaped to lead rebellions. Nanny helped to free over 800 enslaved people. Break free. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. You are freedom herself. Rise up. You deserve to feel free, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is a part of personal liberation. Find your own personal liberation codes in your soul's unspoken desires. Life is too short to live within someone else's story. Divine beings and magic are on your side. Enjoying your freedom fully is the best gift to your ancestors. Am I supposed to say something else, Scorpio? Am I supposed to say something else? I feel Scorpio, interestingly enough, you're breaking free from your own stuff, but I also feel like you're literally going to embody. This is a very interesting lunar cycle for you in general because it is on this Taurus Scorpio axis, right? It is very it is going to be interacting and aspecting the north and south nodes in Taurus and in Scorpio. A little bit more so at the full moon in Scorpio than the new moon, but still, I feel like this for you is you all actually leading the way in some way to helping the rest of us break free. Because you all, let me tell you something, you will investigate and understand the ins and outs and the ways to pull the shenanigans and pull the Houdinis and get out of a situation. You all will do that. And you'll understand the underlying desires, why this person did the messed up ish they did. What was their end goal, you know? And you'll recognize it faster than a lot of us. And then be able to use it against them to help free others. I think that's got a lot to do with what it is. This 10 of Wands, usually that's not carrying other people's burdens, but I feel like it is showing people how to carry their own and get out of the situation. 6 of Wands, see, all this inspiration is what's gonna, some fire. Fire and desire. That was my claim to fame. And the Knight of Wands. Wow. Follow your passions, follow your instincts, follow your intuitions. If you really feel, Scorpio, like you're led down a specific path, but normally you'd be like, oh, I'm not sure, you want to check it out? You can check it out. But I want you to follow the inspiration because the inspiration is going to lead you to liberation. The inspiration is going to lead you to victory. As you help others change their own lives, it's going to help you change yours. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help you change yours. I'm excited to see what you all have in store for the rest of us. Some of you may know that this is what your role is. Some of you are going to be very outspoken, even more so than normal, and exposing all manner of scandal and effery, wrongdoing. It's going to be interesting. All right, Scorpio. But I want you to also, though, find your own liberation. There's something new for you. Don't keep reliving the old issues. Find the new, be freed, because those chains that are binding you they're not real, and they're not even on tight. So you can get out of it. All right? Don't bind yourself. All right, here we go. Sagittarius. All right, Sag. Sun, moon, and rising. Thanks, guys, for hanging with me. Sagittarius, why you had tossed that darn car all the way down on the floor? Everybody else managed to keep their cards on the table. Except for Sagittarius. I have to fix my mic. And that's probably because she wanted 2 cards. Mami Wata, naked. And Mawalisa, cosmic power. Mami Wata, naked. Maui Lisa, cosmic power. Sag, are you going to show your absolutely naked and true cosmic power during this new moon? Are you going to actually unleash it finally? Are you going to actually allow it to flow and not, please don't take any offense, don't squander it on having fun with everybody. Like your ability to unite and to inspire and to encourage, your charisma, your inspiration, your artistic ability, your spoken word and musical abilities, all of those abilities are absolutely positively necessary for all of us right now. And they channel in a very pure way cosmic power, because creation is the song of the universe. But A, you can't be afraid to allow us to see you vulnerable. And B, you can't be afraid to allow yourself to see yourself vulnerable. That's right, Sag. You said they ain't having it. They got to be different. You can't, sometimes you're afraid of your own vulnerability, naked. Because then you recognize your cosmic power. You're so welcome, Miss Melissa. Melissa says, thank you for this reading. This is a huge time of change for me, and you pegged it all. Virgo Sun, Aries Moon, Libra Rising. That's a very interesting combination. And Scorpio Venus. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Sag, back to you. And I'm not going to let you off hook that easy. Because when you allow yourself to be vulnerable and you see yourself for who you really are, because if you look at Mama Wata, or Mami Wata, she's actually a mermaid. In her natural state, so beautiful and magical and amazing, but yet so vulnerable. So allow that to come to the surface. Allow it to be shown. In that vulnerability is a sense of sensuality and attractiveness and alluredness. And if that energy is backed by cosmic power, then we cosmically create. Mm-mm-mm. No, I'm gonna make it. They are very beautiful, aren't they? Five of coins. I'm gonna get some clarifications though. I really resisted getting these for a long time. These African goddess rising. Up. And you gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. I gotta have faith, faith, the faith, baby. We need to do karaoke one night. Oh, and that Ace of Swords. I'm gonna shuffle these cards away. Why is this Five of Coins here though? What is this about? Two of Swords. Are you, Sag, some of you guys might be feeling very guilty about a decision you've made lately. You feel like you've made the wrong decision. Yeah, that's you. Temperance, that's you. You feel like you made the wrong decision, or the decision you've made has left you, maybe it didn't turn out the best way financially or emotionally. um it shook your faith in yourself. Maybe that's why you don't want to be so out here now, right? You're questioning whether or not you really heard. And other people are telling you that you're wrong. I'm going to tell you something. I also, though, feel like this was also to teach you a lesson. You've got peace now. Four of Swords. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty about anything that hasn't all the way worked out completely right. Again, nothing is perfect. It's not meant to be. Okay? If it was perfect, you wouldn't be here. If you were perfect, you wouldn't be here. There'd be no need for you to be here. Goddess of emotional nakedness, Mami Wata. Mami Wata and her sisters live in the Ikpopa River in Benin City, Nigeria. But the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Mami Wata influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. Hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. Okay. And there's your cosmic power. You can't tap into your cosmic power without being emotional. Listen, I get it. This hurt. I get it. It's painful. Loss never, it feels good. And you really thought you would hit the jackpot this time, right? You really thought this was it. It's okay to be wrong. Or it's okay to have gone on the path to learn the lesson you were meant to learn. There's a lesson here. So look at the pathology of the choices, learn the lesson, continue to have faith in yourself. Don't listen to what everybody else is telling you, that you got to do it their way. That's BS. Follow the peace, follow your heart, and go on with the next new idea that you have. And I want you to draw in at this new moon, draw in people that are going to help you and support you and guide you. And then when they come into your life, I want you to freaking listen to them and don't just run off and think you know whatever the heck you're supposed to do. Because sometimes, Sagittarius, you might not. And then we're here to help you. But sometimes you don't want to listen to us. So I'm just going to ask you to please listen to us, okay? Okay. All right. Okay. Because we need these new ideas because they're going to be inspirational and magnificent, and the collective is going to love them. And they're very important to us. All right. All right. That's Sag. Let me answer a couple of these questions that are in this chat so I can make sure I don't miss that. Somebody asked me, are they on Amazon? I believe you can get them on Amazon. Yes. I think I got it at my local metaphysical shop, but I'm almost positive I have seen them on Amazon. Why did I resist getting the deck? Because for a while I've just recently recognized this. For a while I was still holding on to the myth that there is an inherent darkness in indigenous and African gods and goddesses. I didn't quite realize that's what I was doing until I realized that's what I was doing. And also, to be honest with you, but it's much easier to find a new oracle deck than it is a new tarot. Much easier. So for a while, I'd just been buying oracle after oracle after oracle after oracle. And I was like, don't buy another oracle deck. Like, for God's sake. It's, but it's hard to find a good tarot. That you connect with. It really, really is. So those two reasons. And then I think I saw Virgo Tarot 2222 using them one night. I was like, those are really pretty. It may have been her, or I may have just seen them somewhere out where they had them outside the box. I was like, oh, those are really pretty. So I finally decided to buy them. Yeah. Hey, Desiree. How are you, honey? All right, where we at? We are at, we got 3 more left. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I appreciate, Rosie, that you embraced your culture and, you found 2 Norris stocks that I appreciate that. It's just a little different. It's just a little different. Like, even growing up, I was exposed to Norse mythology, just like I was, Greek and Roman, right? I was exposed to Norton. It wasn't an issue. But anything of African or Native, Indigenous, American was off limits because it wasn't, it would send you down this dark path. So it's just a little different. But I appreciate that. Okay. Not Aquarius. Capricorn. Cappy. Here we go. All right, Capricorn. Here we go. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Let me just kind of shuffle these up a little bit. Shuffle them up. I think I'm finally going to get a chance to repaint back here. So I'll finally get a chance to repaint and redecorate my backdrop over here. I'm pretty excited. It's pretty amazing. That was a lot. All right. That sage, I like that. That sage bundle has burned forever. That's how you shuffle your cards too? That sage bundle is amazing. I have some white sage too, but that white sage, I've not yet to find white sage and I buy it local. I don't buy it online. I've yet to find white sage that really burns and rolls really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've just yet to find it. What colors? Oh, so at the back, it's going to be white. I'm just painting the walls white. So it'll brighten everything up. And then I have these such beautiful wall hangings that are kind of some blues. And I think I've got some golds and I've got some black shelves. and I've got this kind of crystal starburst. So I'm really excited about how it's going to look. I'm pretty excited. What the... Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if that's you. Not sure if that's you. I didn't ask clear enough, did I? So sorry. All right. Yeah, it's going to look beautiful. Can I get one card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I needed to ask clearly, and I did not. Okay, here we go. Mojaji, manifestation. Mojaji, manifestation. I love that card. Look at that card. I don't think I've ever pulled her before. I love her. Oh my gosh, I love that. Hey, I love. Let's look her up. I love her. Absolutely. The goddess of manifestation. She is from South Africa. Baluberu. Goddess Mojaji is the hereditary rain queen of South Africa's Bolabidu people, a matrilineal queendom. Mojaji's daughters dance to the frequency of the rain. Showers of blessings are yours, Capricorn. You are a rainmaker, master manifester, shapeshifter, alchemist, and sorceress. Open your hands and heart. Yes, make it rain. You are manifesting big. This has been a long time coming. You are co-creating with spirit. Match the energetic frequencies of the ashe of your desire. You are magnetic, and like attracts like. Raise your vibration to align with the sacred. Close your eyes and see your blessings. Feel them in your bones. Ask, believe, act, allow, receive. I love it. Yes. All right. Well, that's good. I needed that water. Oh, y'all, we've been hanging out for 2 hours. Clearly took my time tonight, hey? Clearly took my time. Well, what else are you going to be doing? I mean, my God, today, Capricorn, I feel like this for you, this is actually a good new moon for you. It's trining you, right, in Taurus. It's trining you, and then the full moon or completion of the lunation, well, not the completion, but the next portion of the lunation cycle is going to be sextiling you. So this is everything about this lunation cycle is agreeable for you without it being like a lot of activity in your own sign or on the Cancerian Capricornian axis. So also what that means too, and you have Pluto in the last degrees of Capricorn. So I feel that's good too for you because like, even though personal change is not easy for you, and Pluto has been pushing you and pushing you and pushing you, you're finally almost at the very end. So now you're just like, okay, whatever. Fine. We'll do this. Yeah, I get it. New way. Got it. Okay, great. But now you're so willing to move into change, that the rapid change that this new moon is bringing, and this new Taurian kind of cycle that we're in, because the North Node is in Taurus. So the North Node is also trining you. So I feel like this is very benefic for you all the way around the horn. The Tower, but I feel like this Tower moment is a good moment. So don't get all upset. Okay. I know you did. I don't know what I said it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, 5 of Swords. Okay, what else? And you have the Wheel as well. So let's look at this Tower moment, because I feel what's being shaken is so like, yeah, Knight of Swords. There's new communication coming down the pipe that's actually going to help you. You're not going to, like, other people are going to feel like utter complete destruction. That's not going to touch you. Okay. The Hangman. You're going to be able to avoid that. And then because you're avoiding it, that's actually going to help you manifest so much. Yeah. Here you go. Magician. That's actually going to help you manifest. Like, it's almost like you're getting insider information without really getting insider information, if that makes sense. Like, you're going to get warned about something that's actually then going to help you kind of like, it's as if someone, like, you're going down the highway and you're about to turn into this other, like, change lanes, but someone warns you, like, danger, there's an accident up ahead, or that lane's going to be closed down because of construction, like 2 miles up. So you're just going to have to get back in this other lane anyway. So you're better off, so you don't get trapped on the highway, going to the right lane so you can get off the next exit. So basically, by them saying, hey, hang back and don't make a decision, you're then going to be able to swerve and then manifest that which you truly wanted. 5 of Swords. I feel like whatever chitter chatter has been going on, it's over, right? Because you kept the faith. That chitter chatter is over. Yeah. And the Emperor, and you owned your own ish. You stood your ground. And that's very important. Okay. So the wheel is turning in your favor. Luck is on your side. You are creating your own luck. Balance into excess. Coinage into excess. Right? So your endeavors are flowing very well. Brand new ideas on even more new ways to make money. Yep. And then you're getting divine communication and also appointed time communications from others. So it's like everything that you need to hear, the guidance you need, or like, oh, I'm waiting to hear from this so and so and such about this business thing so that I can move forward. And then, like, you hear from them. Right? You think, oh, I need a lawyer so that I can, or a legal service so that I can, create the business, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, a day later, here they are. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of like divine appointed time, synchronistic communication that keeps propelling you on your path. And then that path then becomes more and more abundant in every area of your life. And you are literally manifesting and co-creating your reality. So everything seems to be coming together for you. Hey, Jacqueline. Hello in Canada. All right, Cappies. There you go. All right, that is Capricorn. 2 more to go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, gang. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Nope, let's try that again. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All righty, good deal. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We can get rid of that there, so that I only have one more to play. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. I'm gonna have to find out the actual words to that whole situations. Wow. How appropriate that I come back from Nolans and Aquarius Marie Laveau. Good juju. Marie Laveau. Thank you, Marie. Marie Laveau. Good juju. Let's see what they have to say about Madame Marie Laveau. My God, today. Great ancestress Marie Laveau was a larger-than-life New Orleans voodooian. She was a high priestess. Stop. Okay, full stop, high priestess. A successful spiritpreneur, the famous voodoo queen first built a thriving business as a hairstylist. True story. Great luck is yours now, Aquarius. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. This is a time of increase for you. You are heiress to a rich heritage of divine prosperity. Accept your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. Abundance is the God Goddess way. Just as you want abundance for those who come after you, your creator embraces wealth for you also. The queen priestess, she she is. That's beautiful, Aquarius. Good juju, good luck, good fortune is yours. There's no reason for you not to have it. The abundance card, absolutely. Let's get another shuffle here and another. Thank you, Queen Marie. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Two of Swords. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Two of Cups. We've got some master numbers here. What else do we have left? Two of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, two cards, the Ten of Coins, and Judgment. I'll take it. This, of course, says you find prosperity in your life path, in the divine synchronicities, in the divine plan, in the plan that is of your highest good, and in activating what is of your highest good. That is where you find your greatest amount of abundance, indeed, your greatest amount of luck, aka your greatest amount of good juju. When you deny that is when you have problems. When you delay it is when you have problems. When you deny it or when you delay it, for whatever reason. Everyone's not perfect. She certainly wasn't either. But she understood that. There's human frailty. These two show that you're becoming a master of both your thought and your emotion, which is, you typically are a master of your thought, Aquarius, but I feel like you're allowing other opinions to be able, or thought processes or information to be able to come in to make some informed decisions. We're going to get a little bit of clarification on this. She was also very beautiful. Page of Coins. Yep, we have some new friends that are stable, fruitful. Nine of Wands. And you're also making a decision, though, to defend your position and to allow things to marinate, for them to gel, for them to become as they should, right? Let the energy kind of sink in and settle in. What is this Two of Cups about? If you're in a relationship, and you wish to be pregnant, then I would say this lunation cycle is a good opportunity with the Empress. If it is not what you desire, then I would also say for you, then you can be pregnant with promise, right? Promise of together forever, commitment, things of that nature. Promise to love, support, and honor one another. This also could be a business partner as well. and you guys signed a very good contract. You've been avoiding using, with the High Priestess in reverse, you've been avoiding using your intuition though, because you prefer fact sometimes. You prefer cold, hard facts, just facts, F your feelings. That's all I want, right? But you got to tap into that intuition. It's there for a reason. Yep. And trust yourself and love on yourself. 9 of Cups. If you follow that intuition, right? Follow your feelings, your gut feelings, it's going to get you in the right path. And again, it's going to get you into that promised land. Okay? Got to get you into that promised land. Got it? And then we get into the 10 of Cups and the Judgment, right? So as you're learning to listen to your intuition and not keep second guessing everything and not keep analyzing and overanalyzing everything, you're never going to make a decision that way. It's analysis paralysis. That's when this is all faded. Like, oh my God, this is like so faded right now. The brighter days, this is like probably the sun is probably the most powerful card of them all. Even I think greater than the Magician or anything like that, because the sun commands growth, inspiration, happiness, joy, respect and honor, if you will. It means so much. And as long as the sun comes up, as long as every day you get up, right? And you rise again and again, like the sun, you have a brand new day to have that good juju and have that luck. You have a brand new day to have new and wonderful opportunities. You have another day that is here for you to follow your path and flow in abundance in every area of your life. Every area. So why not take advantage of it? Okay? May the 4th be with you. Luck is yours. It's your lucky day. You have a lucky star. This is a good time. So when you're setting your intentions with that crystal grid I showed you earlier, and that will be up on the site maybe it'll be up in the morning. It's not getting up there tonight. I'm going to get some sleep tonight. Good luck is following you. Marie Laveau, defeated all odds, followed her passion and her spirituality, allowed spirit to guide her, source to guide her, her ancestors to guide her, and went from being a hairstylist to an icon and a legend, highly revered and respected, very loved, and powerful in her magic. So be that. But you got to follow that intuition. It's there for a reason. All right. Last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Pisces, sun, moon, and the rising. You're welcome, Desiree. Can I get a card, please, for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising? What do you have for me for Pisces? This one? Can I get another one? Doesn't feel like it fits. Thank you. Now it does. You get 2 as well. Yasigi, live out loud. If you've been here this whole time, we started with Yasigi and we end with Yasigi. Live out loud. But Pisces, this is the other one that now I understand why. Mukoma, soul forgiveness. Mukoma, soul forgiveness. 28. Let me read that. She's a Bantu goddess. For the Ngombe Bantu goddess, Mukomu was the first woman. Her father, is that a Congo? Yep, a Congo. The cranky supreme god put Mukombu and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. Who do you need to forgive, Pisces? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim colored glasses, but forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. Hi, Tylenette. How are you, love? Do you remember this Live Out Loud, Pisces? I don't know if you've been here from the beginning. If you've been here from the beginning, we had Live Out Loud, right? And that's speak it loud and speak it free and speak it proud and don't be ashamed of your feelings, your emotions, and all of this. Like, don't be ashamed to be who you really are, Pisces. And then we have soul forgiveness. Who do you need to forgive? Who do you need to forgive? Because that's what's keeping you from living out loud. That's what's keeping you from opening up. That's what's keeping you from living your best life. That's what you need to do, is forgive so that you can receive. Forgive so you can receive. Forgive so you can receive from here. Brighter days are ahead, are trying to get to you with that sun card. That's what's in store for you. You have to make the choice that you're going to accept it. And it's coming to you. This is all fated. The Chariot. There could be a Leo involved. There could be a Cancerian involved. Father, mother, universe, God. You could need to forgive your parents. You could need to forgive your parents. There's a lot of possibility. Oh, I got all kinds of feathers in my hair now, child. Let me get one more. Ace of Coins. Let me tell you something. Once Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, you embrace the sun and stop moping in the moon. Oops. Once you come up out of your deep depths of your deep dive, hiding, and choose to live out loud. Choose to live loud and proud. Choose to be the best you, the only you know how to be, which is an amazing you. When you choose that and you choose it quickly and don't let anyone stop you from living a life of forgiveness of self first and then others for your own best, right? For your own best life, for your own best good. This is when all sorts of new opportunities can come your way, but I feel like they've been blocked because of some level of unforgiveness. Now, for some of you, you may be like, Lisa, I live a life of forgiveness. I don't understand what you're talking about. Then I'm going to ask you to go through and look at that and just search for any areas you've not forgiven yourself, for failures or perceived failures, for perceived missteps, choices, not making choices soon enough, yada, 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 all those things that we carry. I just want you to do another search through, do another sweep, and make sure that you are doing that work. Because if you do, then there's a freedom to live. And sometimes we even feel guilty because we don't speak our truth. Sometimes we feel guilty because we don't speak our mind. Sometimes we don't feel guilty because we're not living our most authentic life. Just make the choice to live it. Forgive yourself. Set yourself free. Don't live in regret. Don't live in regret. It doesn't afford you anything. It doesn't do anything for you. So when you set yourself free, then all these new beginnings can blossom at this new moon, and they can come to fruition in the full moon. Pain does live in many dark places. All right, gang. Wow, we made it. We made it. I want to say thank you to everybody for supporting the channel, for supporting me, and for spending this 2.5 hours with me. All right, gang. I'm gonna go on and get me some rest, y'all. It's 10 o'clock. I'm tired. And because I gotta try to be sure I get up so I can see y'all in the morning, okay? So we'll get some timestamps up. Hopefully, if this renders quickly, I can get them up tonight yet, okay? But you know what? Even if I don't get up the timestamps, go to the beginning, about 6-7 minutes in. I had my New Orleans headdress on and my feather boa on earlier, but it got hot, and I began to have a personal summer sitting here, so I had to take it off. But I did bring out some of the things that I did purchase in New Orleans and wear them. So thanks guys for being here. Be sure you hit that bell. See, my cat is literally knocking stuff down out there. That's how bad she's being. Be sure you hit the bell so that you know when I'm going live. Because again, we'll be live in the morning about 9:30 or so in the morning Central, maybe a little earlier. And then we do need to touch base again later on in more regard to this new moon. And I might discuss some other popular discussions. Okay. All right, guys. I love being with you guys. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Namaste, guys. Bye-bye.